Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. I just want to quickly update you about the weekly candle close here that we have coming up and how the price is currently unfolding. What you can see on the chart is my primary expectation here that is currently unfolding from the low on the 12th of May here at around 38.5 cents. In my opinion, we moved up in a corrective wave. In this case, this was an ABC pattern to finish off a wave. Finish off a wave 4 up here. After down here, this was a wave 3. We then moved into this wave 4. A wave 4 consists of 3 waves, in this case an A, a B and a C. And I did label at the time here this wave C in very much detail. Based on that, we defined this target area here. We hit the target area for that wave C and wave 4 finish between 65 cents and 73 cents. And we had a strong reaction to the target area. We moved down, in my opinion, in an impulsive way. So we had a 5-wave move down here in a purple wave 1. So I'll take those smaller waves out now because they make it a bit too messy maybe. But in my opinion, this was a 5-wave move down. We then moved up here in a wave 2 in purple. After this was a wave 1 in purple. We moved up in a wave 2 in purple. And again, this was a WXY pattern here where the wave 2 was finished. Basically a more complex correction. And we would now start in a wave 3 here indicated in white. I mean, I did label it all in purple as well, so I take the white ones out. But 1, 2, next wave down would be the wave 3. And I'll just add one more arrow to indicate that. Wave 3 down, wave 4 up, wave 5 down. This is currently what we can see on the chart, and this is also what I would expect. We currently expect that wave, that last wave 5 here in purple, to finish in the area in the low 30s, low 30 cent area. That would finish off at the moment, from what I can see on the chart, the overall correction for ADA. Now, we then defined, after we hit support here, as expected back then, this was at 54 cents. We expected a move up into this target area, newly defined for, a possible wave 2 over wave 3, because, what we could assume back here after the wave 2 in purple was finished, that we're already in a 5-wave move down. So again, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5 to finish off this purple wave 3 down here. And if this is the case, then we are currently still in a wave 2. And this wave 2, this wave 2 is looking currently very corrective, which is fine, which it needs to do. And it's in the area, in the target area, so perfect. We're currently seeing a good reaction to it, which is good as well. It just needs some more patience probably now to see if we are actually going to move down from here. Because this is what we would need to do. We would need to see a reaction ideally in this target area, but definitely not higher than 60.5 cents. So this would be the absolute invalidation point. The yellow area is the area where we would go into with the highest likelihood and see a turnaround. We touched it here already, saw a reaction, but we've now moved back into it. See another reaction currently. And from here, if this next wave will be a wave 3 down, basically a wave 3 of a wave 3, this should be very strong, and this should go through this support at 54 cents like butter, and we should then move down lower. And the only, if we go higher than this 60.5 cent level, what would happen then? From my point of view, until we take out the 68.7 cents, which is here up here, the beginning of this entire impulse down, until then, I would probably just move that wave 2 over. It would indicate that the wave 2 isn't finished yet. That might be, depending on how it's turning out, that might be the only change I would have to make. Because this can be counted as an A, B, C as well if we have to. Even though it would be a bit challenging because it's WXY, but we probably could make it work. I would need to look into it in detail in that case. If that can be labeled impulsively here, looks difficult, but would need to take a look at it. But again, it could be a double, yeah, whatever. You know, there are ways of looking at it. So, but that might be the only change I would need to make, possibly, that I just need to move that wave 2 over, should we really go above 60.5 cents. However, for now, we currently see a reaction to that yellow target area, which is good. And if this, should this already be the peak, the wave 2 high, then, yeah, just to show you, wave 1 down, wave 2 up, wave 3 down, 4 up, 5 down. Where would that wave 3 in white land? And we can do that by using the Fibonacci extensions. And we go here to the low of the wave 1, to the high. We are looking for the 1.618 multiple, Fibonacci extension level 46.9 cents. So pretty much where I have the wave 3 here. This is where we would expect it to go before we then see a wave 4 retracement to the upside and a wave 5 down to finish off here the purple wave 3. Yeah, so this is currently the roadmap, and I gave you also the alternative scenario, and all looking good so far and all looking, yeah, fine. So I'll keep you updated about ADA, of course. You know, could the low be in for ADA? Yes, I think this would be my third likely option, basically the most unlikely one, that the correction is already done for ADA. It has basically come down low enough from a retracement point of view and from a higher level correction point of view. So if I go to the daily chart, look here, you know, it has come down low enough, absolutely. So in every correction, charts need to come down, prices need to come down to a certain level to finish off a certain structure. Yeah, in this case, it was important to get below that $1 level here. Basically because the way we count this now is an A, B, overshooting wave B and wave C down. And in that scenario, you need to come lower than that level. And basically from the moment when it hit below $1, it could have finished the overall correction off. Now it moved lower into a perfect area between the 88.7% Fib level and the 78.6% Fib level between 29 and 54 cents. This is an ideal target area for such a wave 2 in which we are a higher level wave 2. And therefore we can say, you know, from a high level point of view, the overall correction can be done, which doesn't mean it has to be done. That is why we pay very much attention currently to the lower level wave count here. But even with this, I mean, it looks very corrective at the moment. You know, this is a clear 3-wave move here at the moment. Could this become a 1, 2, 3, 4? No, because this one here wasn't high enough. It didn't go up high enough. The only way, and we came back into the price region of the wave 1. So the only way how you can label this really bullish at the moment, in my opinion, is a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, which is technically possible. But what is currently coming down here looks fairly impulsive then again, and that would make it very unlikely that this here is still a wave 2. So we keep an eye on it, and only if it significantly moves really above the high of what I have currently labeled as wave 4, so above 68.7 cents, but actually it needs to break out above that yellow target area. So above this 75-cent level here, we can talk about if the low was already in. Unfortunately, because of the Fibonacci, how extended those Fibonacci levels are, we would, you know, probably have to wait until then to really get confirmation, unfortunately. So primarily my view remains to go down lower, but always keep in mind that the low now could be in. You know, we have in that whole correction, I've been telling you for so many weeks now that the correction isn't finished yet. Yeah, basically since the last year, the end of last year, that hopefully, you know, we have come down so much, and I'm sure a lot of people would have jumped in had we not focused here on further downside, which in the end materialized. But now that all of these corrections are done, basically they have done what they need to do, it is increasingly likely that the low has been in. But don't get me wrong, primary expectation is still lower low. All right, and that is my view about ADA. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.